Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. The Daily Compliance News for March 17, 2022, the World's Most Ethical Companies edition, and also Happy St. Patrick's Day. We begin with our lead story as Ethisphere announces its 2022 World's Most Ethical Companies. There are 136 organizations in 45 industries in 22 countries with over $10.5 trillion in market cap. Perhaps the most outstanding bit of information was the 5-year ethics premium of 24.6%. This comes from Ethisphere's Ethics Index, which is the listed 2022 World's Most Ethical Company honorees, outperformed a comparable index of large cap companies by 24.6 percentage points from January 2017 to January 2022. That is just an outstanding number. Next up, from the Wall Street Journal, David Michaels reporting that the SEC has launched a probe in how the Big Four accounting firms are managing conflicts of interest caused by the sale of non-audit services. Regulators are carrying out a sweeping investigation of conflicts of interest at the top Big Four, asking whether consulting and other non-audit services they sell undermine their ability to conduct independent audits. The SEC's probe highlights the agency's new focus on financial market gatekeepers such as accountants, bankers, and lawyers. SEC Enforcement Director Gurbir Gurwal said, "You will see we will have a firm commitment moving forward to continue to target deficient auditing by auditors, audit independence cases, and cases around earnings management." Certainly very different than the Trump administration's approach. Next up, from the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, reports that Interpol has introduced a new center to fight financial crimes. Interpol has said it's launching a financial crime and anti-corruption center in order to fight the exponential growth in sophisticated international financial crime. The center is designed to prevent financial criminals from undermining global financial systems, impeding economic growth, and causing huge losses to businesses and individuals. The new crime center will expand and streamline the existing initiatives by tracking financial crimes, illicit money flows, and asset recovery. So Interpol is moving forward to join the 21st century. And finally, from Reuters, Democratic SEC Commissioner Allison Herron-Lee has announced that she is stepping down from the Securities and Exchange Commission. Commissioner Lee has been a very big proponent of a robust enforcement from the Securities and Exchange Commission, certainly putting out positions that are later considered or adopted by the commission. So she'll be stepping down at the end of the year or until a replacement is named. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.